Good morning children, Sairam. Today we are going to start with EVS 2. Chapter number 10, Baji Prabhu and the Memorable Battle of Godkind. Children, this is part 7 and we are going to start this part with new words. Grieve. Grieve. G-R-I-E-V-E. Grieve means to feel intense sorrow. Immortal. Immortal. I-M-M-O-R-T-A-L. Immortal means never ending, living forever. Homage. Homage. H-O-M-A-G-E. Homage means special honor or respect shown publicly. Now children, this is the content outline of part 7. Godkind becomes Pawankind. But children, we are going to take a quick recap of all the parts 1 to 6 and in short part 7. So in part 1, we studied about Shivaji conquers Panhala. Adil Shah gets angry. Now Bijapur lost one of the powerful Sardar Afzal Khan. So they were still mourning his death. Now even Adil Shah was very sad. At this time Shivaji captured the Panhala fort from the Bijapur garrison. Now this made Adil Shah very angry. So he sent another Sardar, Siddhi Johar, against Shivaji. Now when Siddhi Johar was going to fight with Shivaji, Fazal Khan, that is Afzal Khan's son, also accompanied Siddhi Johar. Now because he wanted to avenge his father's death. The siege of Panhalgarh. Siddhi Johar was very brave man. He laid siege to Panhalgarh. And because of this, what happened? Siddhi Johar surrounded the fort because Shivaji was within the fort. He was inside the fort. And because of the siege, no supplies could go inside the fort. And very soon, the rainy season would begin. So Shivaji thought that once the rains begin, Siddhi Johar would lift the siege. But what did he do? What happened later? Siddhi Johar did not do anything like that. He did not relax the siege. Instead, he tightened it. He made it very strict. So the supplies in the fort were running out. Shivaji was in a fix. That what should I do? He decided to deceive Siddhi Johar. He decided a clever plan. So he sent a message to Siddhi Johar saying that I will shortly surrender the fort. And listening to this, Siddhi Johar and his troops were very happy. They were already tired because from so many days they were guarding the fort. So when Shivaji said that he is going to surrender the fort, they were relaxed. They started drinking, eating, listening to music. Now in part 2, we studied about Shivaji escapes from the siege. Now we all know that Shivaji was very quick in making plans. So yet another plan hit upon Shivaji's mind. Now what did he plan? He decided that he would arrange 2 palanquin. He made it ready and said, in one palanquin I will sit and the other I will make Shiva. Now this Shiva will look like Shivaji. I will make Shiva sit in this another palanquin. But who was Shiva? He was a hairdresser in Shivaji's service. He was a brave and courageous who was ready to die for Shivaji. And if anybody will look at Shiva, would feel that he is Shivaji himself because he looked just like Shivaji. So now the plan was ready. In one palanquin would be occupied by Shivaji and the other palanquin would be occupied by Shiva. hairdresser of Shivaji. Now the palanquin in which Shiva would be sitting will take the route of Rajdindi, and Shivaji's palanquin will take the difficult route of escaping from Panhalgarh. Now, why they planned that Shiva's palanquin will go from Rajdindi? Because if they leave by this route, the enemy can see them easily, and Shivaji would easily escape in the other palanquin from the difficult route. So they both sat in palanquins and did as per decided. Now Shiva was not at all scared. He was ready to give his life for Shivaji and for Swaraj. Both the palanquins started to take the route as per decided. Some of the soldiers were still keeping watch. Now whose soldier? Siddhi Jauhar's soldier. His troop were still keeping watch. So they captured the palanquin which took the route of Rajdindi. The soldiers were very happy that they thought that they have caught Shivaji. And so there was jubilation in the camp. They were overjoyed. But at the same time, Shivaji escaped from the difficult route, and he was accompanied with Baji Prabhu Deshpande and some other soldiers. Even Bandal Deshmukh's army accompanied Shivaji. Now after some time, when Siddhi Jauhar came to know that this was the plan Shivaji had made to escape, Siddhi Jauhar was very angry. He killed Shiva, Shivaji's hairdresser. Shiva, hairdresser of Shivaji, sacrificed his life for Shivaji and Swaraj. Now because of this great sacrifice, though he was killed, he is remembered even today. He is immortal in history. Now when Siddhi Jauhar came to know that Shivaji has given him a slip, he has escaped, so what did he do? He dispatched his another Sardar, Siddhi Masood, with a big army to catch Shivaji. Now Shivaji in front and Siddhi Masood behind. So the horsemen were one behind the another. They were trying to chase Shivaji, and Shivaji was at Pandarpani stream. Now Shivaji knew that he was in a great trouble and he had to cross very quick to the Godkind Pass. Now with great difficulty, he and his men crossed the Godkind. Yes, they crossed Godkind. Now in part 3, we learnt Baji Prabhu the brave. We learnt about Baji Prabhu. So the angry troops of Siddhi Jauhar were galloping. They were coming very fast towards the Godkind Pass. Now Shivaji had crossed the pass, but Shivaji knew that it was very difficult to go quickly and reach Vishalgarh. Now because after escaping from Panhalgarh, Vishalgarh was the nearest fort and Vishalgarh was a long journey. So he told Baji Prabhu, let us stop here because the road ahead is steep and the enemy is very close. So let us turn back and fight. Baji Prabhu understood the situation and what was in the mind of Shivaji. He told Shivaji that it is very important that Shivaji moves ahead and reaches Vishalgarh. So he said that I will take care of Godkind Pass. He also said that Maharaj, you take a handful of soldiers and please leave. I will defend the pass. There will be many Bajis who will take this place. But it is very important that Shivaji must remain alive to establish Swaraj. So this great man decided to send Shivaji to Vishalgarh and save his life. So Shivaji and Baji Prabhu embraced each other and Shivaji leaves the pass to move towards Vishalgarh. Now before leaving, Baji Prabhu said, when I hear the gun sound, I will understand that you have reached to Vishalgarh. So till that time, I will fight for Swaraj. So Shivaji said to Baji that as soon as you hear the gunfire, leave the pass and follow us to the fort. Now in part 4, we learned about Baji's defense at the Godkin Pass. How was the fight? Shivaji left for Vishalgarh and left Baji behind to defend the pass and to take care of the pass and stop the enemy. Now we know that Siddhi Johar and his army were coming behind to catch Shivaji. But Baji Prabhu was a brave man. He stood at the entrance of the pass, and so he does not allow any soldier of the enemy to come or cross the pass. So he divided all his soldiers into small groups and posted them in a different place. Now the Mavlas took possession in the different places on the pass, and they collected huge boulders, means large rocks and stones to be used as weapons. And they were all ready at the mouth of the pass to defend the pass. Yes, they were all ready for the fight. Now they could hear the enemy coming quickly. Now because they could hear their war cry. Now Baji Prabhu told his troops, do not get scared, be brave, be prepared to fight. Do not desert your place, do not leave your place. Do not allow enemy to enter the pass. So they were firm and fearless. They were all ready to fight with the enemy. On the other hand, Shivaji was speeding to Vishalgarh. The fort was 2 hours away to reach. If Baji would handle this 2 hours, Shivaji would be safe. Now in part 5, we studied about the battle of Godkin. By now the enemy was very close and they reached to the mouth of the pass and the battle started from both the sides. The Mavlas were brave and swift in their action. They had hold big rocks and stones and they were throwing it on the enemy. So the enemy was confused what to do. So they withdrew themselves in confusion. And the Maratha war cry, Har Har Mahadev, echoed through the hills. The Mavlas keep away the enemy by attacking them. Now this was the big encouragement for them. Enemy went behind. So Baji Prabhu told the soldiers, bravo my lads, go ahead, attack and destroy the enemy. So the second batch was also destroyed by the Mavlas. On the other side, Vishalgarh was also besieged by the enemy. It was surrounded by the enemy. So Shivaji had to fight with them and he reached there safely. In part 6, we studied about Baji the Brave. Now here, Siddhi Johhar's troops were there under the leadership of Siddhi Masood and Baji Prabhu was with his troops. The Mavlas were fighting back and with great courage, and Baji continued though he was wounded. Yes, he was badly wounded though he was fighting. Now Siddhi Masood organized and dispatched third troops against Baji. Now they surrounded Baji, who was fighting with great courage. The troops attacked on Baji from all the sides. But still he did not withdraw the pass and continued fighting. Yes, he was badly wounded and still he was fighting. Now what happened? At the same time, he attacked the enemy. He told Mavlas to attack on the enemy. Now again after the attack, the enemy withdrew. But Baji was wounded badly and was just waiting to hear the gunfire from Vishalgarh. Now in part 7, we are going to learn about Godkin became Pavankin. Now when Baji heard the gunfire from Vishalgarh, he got a big sigh of relief. He understood that his Maharaj, that is Shivaji, has reached Vishalgarh safely. He felt in his mind and said that I have done my duty. So now I can die in peace. And saying so, Baji Prabhu breathed his last and this was his last battle, a heroic battle for Baji Prabhu. Now, when Shivaji reached Vishalgarh, he came to know that Baji Prabhu's death. Shivaji was very sad on knowing this, and he said that the battle has been won because Baji Prabhu displayed a great bravery. But the loss of Baji Prabhu was saddening because Shivaji lost a gem like Sardar. It was because of the brave deeds and patriotic men like Baji that Swaraj was won. Now, Godkind became immortal in history as Pavankhand. Now, children, this part 7 we will learn in detail. Godkind becomes Pavankhand. Now, children, when Baji heard the gunfire from Vishalgarh, now he thought that Maharaj has reached Vishalgarh. He said to himself that Maharaj has reached Vishalgarh. And he also said that I have done my duty. Now I can die in peace. So saying, Baji Prabhu breathed his last on this heroic battlefield. When he said that I have done my duty, this was his last breath. When Shivaji heard this news on Vishalgarh, he was greatly grieved. He felt very sad. He exclaimed that Baji Prabhu Deshpande laid down his life on the battlefield in the cause of Swaraj. Now, because of Swaraj, he laid down his life. For me, for Shivaji, he laid down his life. And the bundles also gave a great battle. Now, it was because of brave patriots. Now, patriots means a person who defends his or her country. Like Baji Prabhu, that Swaraj was won. Now, their blood made the Godkind a holy place in Swaraj. Godkind became immortal in history as Pavankhand. Now, here you can see Godkind Pass. And the name was changed by Shivaji as Pavankhand. Now, Pavan means holy place. Now, we pay our repeated homage, a respect to brave Baji Prabhu and his brave men who all fought on that Godkind Pass. Now, children, we are going to take a quick recap of this part. At the sound of gunfire from Vishalgarh, Baji said, I have done my duty. Now I can die in peace. Baji breathed his last on this historic battlefield. Shivaji was greatly grieved. He exclaimed, Baji Prabhu Deshpande laid down his life on the battlefield on the cause of Swaraj. Godkind became immortal in history as Pavankhand. Now, children, we will start with our assessment. Fill in the blanks by choosing correct option. First one, Dash was hanging on to life to hear the sound of gunfire from Vishalgarh. And the options are Baji Prabhu, Shivaji, Mavlas. And the correct option is Baji Prabhu. Second one, the Dash gave a great battle. Tanaji Malusare, Bandals, Yeshaji Kank. And the correct option is Bandals. Third one, Godkin became immortal in history as dash. Options are Pavankind, Kind, Pandarpani Kind. And the correct option is Pavankind. Godkin became immortal in history as Pavankind. Thank you.